Here's an idea. Super Mario Bros. Is the world's greatest piece of surrealist art. Mario might not seem that weird to you because it's such a huge part of our culture, but let's say that you had to explain it to someone who'd never heard of it before. You can eat a flower that lets you spit fire. Walking mushrooms. There's a guy who throws armadillo-type things from a cloud. There are turtles that throw hammers at you, and they are called the Hammer Brothers. Sometimes you can ride a dinosaur that poops eggs. This doesn't sound like the work of savvy Japanese businessmen. It sounds like the ravings of a madman. I might as well be saying stuff like, we're in the desert, and the clocks are melting. It's raining businessmen. There are elephants, and they have sousaphones for trunks. Wait. This level of nonsense is exactly why Mario is a surrealist masterpiece. It's a little complicated, but surrealist artwork is based upon the idea of non-sequitur. Non-sequitur is kind of like when you're having a dream and your dad is a lawnmower and your house is made of cheese and you go back in time to visit George Washington, but for some reason, it all kind of makes sense. A giant mechanical elephant made of a boiler? Of course. Why not put a headless woman in there too? Big stone castle on a floating rock in the sky. A very unfriendly looking winged wooden battleship. You go ahead and you try to tell me this stuff doesn't look like Mario. Really, the only difference being that you can play Mario, but you can't really play a Dali painting. When surrealism began, these ideas were really radical. Now, non-sequitur is just a part of our culture. It doesn't even faze us anymore. Maybe we have Mario to thank for that. For instance, we don't even bat an eyelash at using a slingshot to launch birds at buildings built by pigs, or using a gigantic sticky ball to pick up objects for the Space King. Because video games are constantly challenging our ideas about what's normal or even possible, maybe we have them to thank for some of our more insane accomplishments. At this point, it seems like we might even live in a surreal world, thanks to a tiny Italian plumber. What kinds of stuff has Mario inspired you to do? Let us know in the comments. Keep it PG.